Hello, I'm John Proxy. Welcome to the Proximity. Which would be great if I named my Twitch channel that as well. Can I rename my Twitch channel? I guess it has to be named after you. Maybe I should check. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Probably too late. I think it's called John Proxy. Anyway, I'm having a Final Fantasy III adventure, and hopefully I'm about to end my Final Fantasy III adventure. However, so it turns out Final Fantasy III is like more difficult than all the other ones because of the way they designed their final dungeon. Decisions were made. I should be using this system, shouldn't I? Was this... Okay, which one is the correct one? So I have a couple of plans, and I guess it's nice that no one's turned up yet, because it lets me kind of figure out what my actual plan was. Was this my plan? So yeah, okay, what I think I was going to try and do... How is there only one person watching? Me, I'm watching. Me, there's clearly two of us watching, at least. Live. I'm literally, I can see me. Why do you lie to me? It genuinely would be really nice if the stream deck did not lie to me. No, it is lying to me. I am being watched by. I took it personally. How dare you say I've only got one view? Because like I get that like when you've got like thousands of viewers, it doesn't matter. But like when you've only got like one viewer, the knowing that one viewer is there is kind of important. Because it's the difference between, I don't know, responding to a person, right? It's the name of the game. Also, I kind of want my averages to be higher, don't I? Anyway, the point I was making was, I wanted to try out the boss, and if I died, then it's reasonably easy for me to load and do it like a tiny bit more training. And when I say a tiny bit more training, what I actually mean is loading up right before I go in, which I guess is one of these, 2 or 3. And leaving, stocking up on potions and coming back in. That's it. That's all I do. Like, I don't want to train anymore. I don't want to train to get to 60. Like, I'm happy with my levels. I reckon this is close enough. Who knows? We don't need to be like level 68 or any nonsense like that. 55, 54 is plenty good. Would be nice to have more shurikens as well, though. That's something I really want. And I have checked where they are. Ooh, I better check. I forgot to bring my phone on. I'm going to grab that. Because I use my phone to go, hey, come join. I'm playing computer games. Okay. Live now. Anyway, so the other thing is, turns out, I think, the boss has like 2 snake heads. And I should see what happens if I might have. There's a possibility I'll have to say this all again when the boss starts. But let's like actually start the process. We should have the music on, shouldn't we? Yeah, I can't do the final boss with not the in-game music. It's the same because I have to fast forward the in-game music. But let's turn the playlist off. So yeah, I may repeat myself because somebody's going to step in the room, and I have to be kind of live. I was talking to someone about that, and yeah, I really do have to be live for the live people rather than hypothetically not live for the hypothetical people, which is fair enough. I mean, I don't have to, but like, if it makes them more comfortable, why wouldn't I be? Let's turn the sound up because it seems really quiet there. Out there? Yeah, I reckon so. Hang on, where's the music coming from? Oh, it's just it's playing. Let's very slowly walk forwards. There isn't a walk in this game. Tetraminos, they're not Tetraminos. So, one thing I did look at, and I had quite a lot of fun doing, is looking at like the Final Fantasy 14 Circus Tower, and like the difference between the bosses. That's really neat. Like the new stuff, and it's kind of sad because it implies like after they save the world, it just gets ruined again in like a couple of 100 years. Because it's like that, and it's like literally thousands of years. So I've read through this, so I'm just gonna talk past it. We all know the four warriors of the dark sacrificed themselves, don't we? I'm going to show you my stream deck, which I definitely shouldn't have repositioned like that, because I was thinking of how to do icons, and so one of the icons. You're not going to be able to see it. Are you going to be able to see it? It's a picture of me. So if I press on the picture of me, I disappear. It goes dark. I thought that was neat. Anyway, you're trying my patience. Am I trying your patience? I prefer to call viewer. Right. So what I didn't realise is that you could fight the... Can you fight? Yeah, you can fight the tentacles. Like, I just didn't know. How do I get to the other tentacle? Like that. Yeah, I didn't even know they were selectable. So I guess we're learning right now. I think one of them's strong against magic and one of them's strong against physical. And I don't know which one's which. So the actual first thing I'm going to do is just do magical on both and do physical on both, and then just load the game. There's no one here yet, right? And I might as well play in front of people. So I'll test right now. Magic. We're going to do like Fire Ragger on the top one. Then we're going to attack the top one. Then we're going to do Holy on the bottom one. And then we're going to attack the bottom one. And let's see how this pans out. It looks like the bottom one is weak to physical. The top. Okay, cool. So my bottom is weak to physical. So, and Ark immediately dies. Blimey. So that's why she's getting 3 turns, because she's got 3 heads. You know what they say, 3 heads are better than 1. Let's load our game then. I am gonna configure the sound back on, of course, and resave it, and place it slightly clearer. And move my cup of tea closer to me, because I'm going to need that. Because this might be a long and arduous battle. So I don't know why I'm hanging about. The tea is a good temperature though. Anyway, now that I've explained that, I may have to explain it all again. Hopefully. I guess it'd be nice. Still a little bit grumpy that this is I've only got 1 viewer, but I've clearly got 2. I am actually gonna refresh both pages. Jessica, dagnammit, it should count. Also, I'm trying to get affiliate. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? And I get like, what's the point of having an affiliate if you don't have enough people? But you need to prod up your numbers like this. You know, just to get a look in. So, anyway, let's continue. Walk among the stars with my fashionable hat. I'm going to fast move through all of this. Why can't you guys just fight, stand next to us, and we can have 8 turns instead of Just, you know, for... Would be nice. So... I'm not going to use the shurikens against the bottom then. Nor am I going to boost against the bottom, I don't think. Or should I? I don't know. You know what? No, let's just do what we'd normally do, just against the tentacles. We've got elixirs and stuff. We'll try him just punching. I mean, she's obviously actually going to just, you know, Kiraga, but... You know, I want to throw, like, other things. The Moon Ring Blade. Let's throw this Holy Lance. We're experimenting. Yeah, go ribbons. Yeah, so he's got no reason not to attack. Well, that was a pretty good turn. She can use those as well, John. It's fine. We're going to try just attacking. That's enough. Well, the haste isn't going to help us. Nor that slap. I don't know, it feels like she's doing something, not the snakes. This is where we needed a Kiraja. I am curious as to what happens if we put Reflect on ourselves, but then we wouldn't be able to heal. The bad breath's good. Slaps are bad. Especially slaps twice to the same person. Because that can happen. She's consistently last. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use you to Phoenix down. You are going to Kiraja everyone. And you're going to continue attacking that tentacle. If we can get one down, that's probably going to make all the difference, right? We're going to try the same thing again. It might be just a lot easier just to train. But it's nice to try at this level. We have more of a plan going in now. I'll have fucking lightning every time. She wasn't this hard last time we fought her, I swear. I'll tell you what. Since no one's here right now, I am gonna just load up whichever is the latest one, which I guess is that one there. What's this one here? Well, it says 44, 44, 46. This is right before the mirror? Let's put our playlist on. So that was me. No, hang on, where the hell? Let's have a look at our level. No, that's only level 53. Is it that I got to... Why do I have 2? Yeah, so that's level 55 and 54, I get that. Was it that I was only on level... Why does that say 1945? Okay, so that was my first attempt, right? Okay, sorry, I'm just... Oops. Oh, that didn't seem right at all. Well, I hope that wasn't an important save. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with this save here. But I guess it does say 8889. So yeah, I mean, it's clearly this one. So what the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to save over that, because that's just a weird save. Okay, I think this is the final save before I go fight a boss, right? So, I randomly decided enough's enough, and to go try and fight the boss rather than do any more training. That seems like the decision I made. Are we still at 800%? I mean, that's a different system. Oh yeah, what are their jobs? The job levels. The job levels are only... I think it's the job levels that are actually hurting me more than their levels. So I guess we're doing a round more training then. And then going to leave and come back. Okay, fair enough. Let's go... Let's shuffle this, sorry. Config. Gonna make you 900%. And I guess I was just happy with the amount of potions I still had. What am I targeting then? I don't know actually. I should target somewhere. Again, I should occasionally heal. We're at the point now that we can speed through these fights without them from fighting back. What's annoying is, I mean, you know, the entire system of not having saves in this goddamn tower. That's the annoying thing. But what's annoying is, I can now so easily fight the final 4 bosses. The final 6 bosses, the 5 before the final ones are now absolute pushovers, which makes me feel over leveled for them. But the next area isn't a levelable area, i.e. it's not an area that I can reasonably level in because I can't heal. There's no save point and there's no healing in the World of Darkness. So what does the game actually expect me to do? I guess is be a badass and just train way before you go in. I wonder how hard the raid was. And at this stage, a part of me is like, just keep training. Like, if the game's going to be cheeky to you, you can afford to be cheeky to the game. And also, this episode doesn't need to be tiny, right? You can have a reasonably long episode for the ending, the finality of Final Fantasy III. This is nice training music as well. But it is literally just me grinding at this stage. Let's not mince our words. I've had one person say they'll come along. And maybe they won't have time. You know what? Real people. Once I've got a fan base, that won't be an issue. But let's not... it'd be nice. Let's not bank on a thing that, you know, might not ever happen. Just the millions and millions going, what's he doing? He's grinding on Final Fantasy III. Just crowds of people going, we better get there before we miss it all. Let's save our game. It's actually been a while since we saved. What moves are we actually using? Was Luna literally just using... Okay. I guess we're not really against particularly strong things, but it'll be faster if you're using some dagger. I must remember, I'm gonna buy Sharkens. I guess we could actually do that now. And train in that area instead. It'd be nice for, you know, for looking different. We're also out of high potions, so... Alright, but like, I'm obviously just gonna use an auto shroom. How do I get to the below? Let's save my game, actually. In fact, I can save my game 48, 48, 48, 51. And then officially load it, if that makes any sense. So exit to menu. Because it gets weirded out if I... load directly from the thing, which makes sense. Then I feel more confident. Cool. Let's go to Eureka. We're looking for a shop that sells shurikens. Like, these bosses are all fun. Like, these are well balanced bosses once I got here. It was all done excellently, and then suddenly the game went, no, now you actually have to be absurdly overpowered. We're like, you what, mate? You what? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. I would like the hammer, but obviously I can't really use it. Could we class death on the boss? That'd be a lovely thing. The other thing is, I probably should have used the white mage and not the red mage equivalent, since she's not using those spells. Although she can use flare, but it's like level 8, and I'm pretty sure she's using level 8 stuff, like for a rise. Yeah, she is. Is it the secret room there? I think I went in there before. Maybe I didn't. Did I not? Who uses crystal stuff? Okay, I need to be able to afford potions and stuff as well. Shurikens are expensive. Why is it all like the people I don't use? So I might have to come back in and buy more shurikens. I thought I'd be like, yeah, I'll get 200. No, shurikens are absurdly expensive. If we're only attacking, this is probably a better place. Training as well. But we're going back to the ship to buy potions and stuff. How many times must we do this one walk? 10. I hope I got 10. Blimey. Stop saying there's only one viewer. There's 2 viewers. You lie to me. There could even be more than 2. And I got Bone Dragon's a boss in 13, which I think is cool. They took their more interesting looking creatures and were like, yeah, totally canon. Speaking of totally canon, God, like, think of how many times I've had to fight like goddamn later things now. We're gonna find what I've been grinding on in a second, I guess. How do I jump through bunches of them at once? These will be bosses. Gotta love myself for Hekon. That's not Hekon Tier, he's only got 2 arms. Boo. Yeah, 24 Thors. I think he's one of the bosses. Like they made him into an actual boss. And Thanatos, they definitely did Thanatos. Anyway. So sooner or late, everyone in the castle has gone back to their daily routine after the Jinn was banished. It's as if it never happened. I would like to thank you again for helping us have a safe journey. Heroes and champions like us must stay in top shape. Eating and sleeping well are paramount. On top of what you're doing, go outside and exercise. Dude, we're trying to save the world. Okay, I think like you could have communicated with other humans on the DS or the PSP. Probably the DS. Is there any point buying these potions, John? I'd like to. Okay, I think we saved a little bit too much money. But also, we can just go to Eureka again, right? In fact, we could just save up. Is there anything else I need? Like 10 more of each things. Just make me feel better. I'll do it. That's the rest. Spend the rest of our money on shurikens. And I guess try again. So yeah, I am genuinely going to spend the rest of the money on shurikens. Save my game. Are we just attacking at that stage? Because I don't want to be spending mana. That's not the way I meant to go, but I'll sleep again just in case. All I want, game, is a way to restore mana inside the dungeon once. Why can't you afford me that? Is it just attacks? Right, then that's fine. Still gaining levels from these small level enemies. Like that's how much damage I'm doing with normal attacks. The two of them. That's how overpowered you have to be to finish the game. That literally everything else is a pushover. I can see why people give up. That's all I'm saying. The game again. We're going to go to Eureka. We're going to buy some shurikens again. Oh, did you see that? Somebody dropped a high potion. Meant I should use a high potion just in case more drop. I think it got renamed to Phlegathon. I looked up quite a lot of stuff about the Final Fantasy 14 tower because I thought it'd be nice to know, you know. And I just like the word Phlegathon. Mainly from Hades now. Ooh. Basically all my money gone, but we have 19 shurikens. Oh, what are we doing? Item. Not a shroom. So again. And so by the time we get to the top, we're going to be a few more levels, right? With me walking in rules and stuff. Even if I do this really inefficiently. And it's those job levels, I guess, that make all the difference. Sort. It's immediate. I love buying the potions. It's so inefficient time-wise now. There we go. We used up all the potions. Just a big drinking session. Is this where I came from? I don't know. I'm so bad at navigating this place. Here's my antidote. And my eye drops just because it annoys me. I think it's this way. Kind of annoyed that nothing else dropped that high potion. So I had 100. There you go, I finally remembered that place existed. I now might want to consider using lower level magic to help the fights out a little. Fire? Yeah, like fire. I guess I do have healing. I guess I have 4 elixirs. Or even 2 elixirs, right? If I can be bothered to use them. Zaga. No, because she might want to use that. No, it's fine. When she's not going to use any aggressive magic in combat, is she? Maybe? Seems unlikely. Let's just use fire, though. Save our game. Yeah. What are we on now? 57. Was this the room we're in? Bear in mind, we still have to fight a bunch of bosses as well. A bunch of bosses that are going to be absolute pushovers, but bosses nonetheless. How many elixirs do I actually have? 13. We're going to need some in the fight as well. Because I've only got like 5 flares unless that number goes up. I mean, it might require us resting to go up. How can I tell what my maximum amount of flares is? Or is it... Because I think that 3 was a 2 on her final thing. How do I tell? Because if you run out, you just run out, right? Well, I'm glad I saved. I have to hope now at least they have enough damage to survive some turns. Ooh, hello Clouds, lol. Did you hear I'm gonna finish Final Fantasy 3? So here's where it's at. Oop. So in case you don't know, this final dungeon does not have any healing points and no save points. Now I can cheat and save here, which I'm gonna, but like, and once you cross a certain threshold, there's no way of leaving the dungeon either. So if you're not strong enough to beat the final boss, you're screwed. Now, I'm at a point where I've been forced to train, which is why I'm moving so fast, moving so very fast now. Because the game just wanted me to train. There was just no way of being strong enough without grinding. But like, I've made it so that of the final 6 bosses, those final, oh yes, yeah, I've seen you before. I remember you. So 5 of them are going to now be absolute pushovers. What are you talking about, John? But the final one's still going to be really, really difficult because this is, I guess, a kind of a poorly designed game. Which I guess is why people consider this the hardest one. Just because it's horribly unfair right at the very end. But last time I tried the boss, I was around 54, 55. First time I tried, I was around 50. But yes, I remember you, Cloud Long. I think I was playing Monsters Expedition the last time you were here. Lovely. We can have some more people join us for the end of Final Fantasy. Maybe I should go to 60. I don't know. I don't like the idea of training everyone up, but like, if you absolutely must, then you absolutely must. What's the mirror? But yes, had I not had the option to go 900%, I don't think I would have been bothered to do this. Right. Save game again. Is it here? Right, I didn't mean to do that. So that is the point of no return. Once I step into that mirror, there is no way I can do any more training, because there's no way to heal. Although I guess I could use a couple of elixirs? Yeah, I could use a couple of elixirs and then heal up. It's less than ideal, but I can. Let's go for it, though. Like, people recommend our job levels be like 60, and I don't get how your job levels get high without your actual levels being absurd. Oh wow, that's like... Why are you 48? How are you much higher level than him? 27... 49. Why are your job levels higher? Huh, that's strange. Okay. I've seen this scene before, so I'm just going to fast forward through it 800%. We get frozen in the mirror, but the Pure of Heart can save us. So some ghosts are going to summon the Pure of Heart to save us. I.e. everyone we encountered on our journey. It's a little silly. Dash. Also, I'm pretty sure Dash died. Death's not the handicap he used to be. Also, one of the souls is just one of these blokes. You could have just bought the 4 blokes of us. And there we go. Let's fight Xande. I could have put on some decent music for this. Let's skip the song. Not this one. This will do. Right. Let's fight ourselves some Xande. Well angry at me. We're not altering this time. We're actually going to do... I've got a strategy. It's the same strategy I use on everyone. The game now, at this point, will heal me after every boss fight, which is nice of them. So Blair, we might not even need to boost with him. I don't think I need to anymore. She's going to cure aggro everyone. He's going to attack, and that's going to be the strategy. I'm going to turn my fast forward down to 300%. Because 900 was just the training fast forward. Although I did completely miss. How much damage they did then? But yeah, I can just sort of auto this battle now. And just not have an issue with Xande. There you go. The game just forced me to face roll him. It's a really weird decision for the game to make. To do the final boss, you must be so over strong that that guy is an absolute pushover. I guess the game knows that I hit him. Like, I initially fought him when he was quite strong, and it was more fun battle. So this is... No. Although I guess we... Doesn't really matter. So this is a fight you can't win. That's the cloud. It is the final boss though. But like, at this stage, you can't win. But that's fine, because that's a plot death. So, you know, we've got to put the hands up, lend our spirit energy to the main characters. Also, they're going to sacrifice their eternal souls to save us. Yay! Well, their clones will live on. And what I love about this area and Final Fantasy XIV is that some bright spark was like, there are clones in this castle? Right, we just have to clone everyone to bring everyone back to life. And that's how they justify them all being on Final Fantasy XIV. Because clearly cloning technology exists. So we're in this. Is this the last point? Yeah, so I can't use the Otter Shroom anymore, so there's no way of me leaving the castle. So I don't know why it gives me a choice here. Now I've got 4 bosses, and again, they're absolute pushovers because of the way this game's designed. tempted just to attack you to death. They're not going to be as weak as the enemies we fought before, though, so I might want to be a little bit more careful. But by the same token, probably be fine. Be quiet, phone. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I left it on 300% a little bit too early. Oh no, a trap! So we're going to do the same thing as... So we're going to use Fire Anger, I think. Blizzaga, whatever. We're going to just cure everyone. And we're just going to fast forward our way through this fight. This isn't a boss, this is sort of a mini boss. We get important leveling from it, so that's nice. You are gonna get a ribbon installed. I'm gonna save my game. I'm going to save it here and only use the bottom two because... Crap, I didn't... It's that one, isn't it? It's that one. You do, John. Totally meant to do that. Drops. Let's rush our way through this fight. Yeah, I didn't... Sorry, I didn't mean to auto that. So there's no reason not to go all out on him. I don't even think there's any reason for him to boost. Let's do a boost. So if it's not... If he does more than 500, then there's no point then. 5,000 even. Nah, okay, there's no point boosting with him. So yeah, the first time I fought them, like, oh, I was really struggling. One of them was left behind, I was redoing the fight, and I was trying very hard not to have any of my people die. Now I'm just not really paying attention. I'm going to be constantly grumpy about this. One's out. So this is this like the ending song of Super Meat Boy? I'll have to make this not on the list. Scrap. The game's wasting my time, sorry. That's kind of annoying, actually. No, John, what are you doing? She's gonna get all her magic back. Just use a raise. Fact. She should be using cures. For the same reason. Oops. It's just weird having lyrics show up on the soundtrack I'm playing. Although that's a really funny lyric. Yeah, it's quite a funny song. Shit. Alright, I might have actually screwed myself there, but... Oh, that could have been bad, couldn't it? Behold the power of the meat. The super meat. I'm just being cheeky now. I think it's like a 6-headed dragon in Final Fantasy 14. It's just to up themselves. Give it more heads. Oh, hang on. Did I forget to equip my second ribbon? I did. At least the game heals you after you defeat the bosses. So yeah, the most important save, I guess, then, is to save right before, not the final boss, but the second final boss, because that's my healing point. I can still train then, I guess. And I guess we're fucking Ignis at 2 levels behind everyone else. He's like the strongest as well, which makes it even funnier. He's clearly doing the most damage. Look at how many shurikens I could have bought with that money. Code. So I was just thinking, sorry, I've been very quiet then, while I just fast forward through this fight. So there's 2 snakeheads, one's weak to magic, one's weak to attack. Is it more sensible to only kill the one that's weak to physical, because I can just do that relatively fast, and then concentrate the rest of my magic on the main body, and then live with attacking 2 things? I think that's the strategy I should go for. Okay. Use magic. Also, yeah. So this villain here, I finally looked up what Scylla looks like in the other game, and if I take off the game, it's the dog heads over there in the middle. It's just the dog's heads look meaner in the game. Oh yeah, and of course that big. Oh yeah, of course the big yellow thing. We know that one. It's also really funny that the Skull Man is two characters who just look identical. Amon, who's just like a random enemy, I think, in this. He turns up in Eureka, but like he's important to the plot of Final Fantasy 14. But he's also Hein as well, and so it's just kind of weird that it's the same person. Just two people look identical, just because. Shush! Stop asking questions. Ah. This is Queen Scylla, which is not the same Scylla. Oh, hang on. Is this the... No, this is a random enemy. I was like, is this an important boss that I was fast-forwarding through? No. Yeah, I can save it there. Because we all know this one. That there. It looks well cool in the first game, in 14. And of course he turns up in all the other games as well. But this is the first one. This is the first version of Araman. He's got two names because there's the two different culture versions of spelling it. Right. We could test out with an elixir whether their things go up, actually, now that I think about it. What do you do? What do you... No, actually, no, we don't need to test out because it fully heals me now. Cure Azure. There's no reason not to cure Azure, to be honest, with these fights. That's unfortunate timing. Just in case. There we go. Absolute pushover. That's the third one, right? So I'm gonna save all three. Hang on. Go out here so I know. Save all three here. I might re-save right before. But like, the important thing is I don't save over these. Because theoretically, I could train right now. As long as I'm confident I could fight the boss. Not the final boss, but the second to final boss. And we just saw that I put literally no effort into fighting that. So arguably I could do some training if I wanted to. If I fail against the boss. But we also want to get this box here, don't we? So we should save after him, actually. I can put him in the back row, I've completely forgot. Well, no, I just remembered. What levels we're on? 58, 59, and our job levels apparently just don't go up very fast. So I think I was on the right track and then I moved the wrong way for some reason. Who knows? We'll find out soon enough. That dog. Oh, I'm just went the wrong way. Ooh, hello, Mini Coop. Not sure if you were in this game before, but I'm still just about to finish Final Fantasy. I'm a lot more confident this time, mainly because I've trained. I have 2 bosses left. One of them is going to be an absolute pushover because the game forces me to train so much that every other boss in the game is now a massive pushover, and the final boss is still going to be really difficult. It's very strangely designed. I've got it so I can fast forward 700% because I've had to do some training, and obviously it's taking the piss a tiny bit with my patience, so what I'm going to do very quickly is I'm going to click off screen. I'm just going to refresh a couple of screens I need to refresh for reasons. Basically I want my transponder snail to officially be watching the stream. Oh, fair enough. The player did crash. That's why it wasn't watching. Fair enough. Cool. Now I'm going to continue. No, I pulled the snail away too fast. Ah, should have timed it. I'm going to save on top. So this save is the most important save to me now, because this is the save before the penultimate boss, and it auto heals me before that boss, which means technically I could train here as long as I'm confident I can kill this boss. And I'm about to kill this boss in like a minute, so I'm reasonably confident I can kill this boss quickly. I mean, with low resources. It's Echidna. So we're going to use the same tactic on literally, well, not every boss. The final boss is going to require a bit more to it, but this one. Now I'm just going to do this. That's it. I'm just going to fast forward, so I don't have to think about this. Same thing again. So flare, an attack, kill my entire group, an attack, and I'm just going to pop out so much damage. Now, the first time I fought her, it was actually quite an interesting boss. All 4 of these were quite interesting when I first encountered them, but that was way back 10 levels ago. I mean, there's one thing she can actually do, and all the bosses can do, is if they silence my mage, then I'm actually in a really bad position. Though she should have a ribbon on. So... Ooh. Ignis didn't die, oh wonderful! Haha! There we go. I have now all 4 of the lieutenants. I'm going to make sure everyone actually has equipped the ribbon. Well, it's actually weaker, but protects against all status elements is going to be important. You are now going to sit in the back row, because you're going to continuously throw shurikens. I'm going to save my game just the once. I want to keep one of these 2 as well. Fine, we're just going to save here. We'll keep the other 2. And I'm going to turn on the in-game music. We fight this cute lizard. Oops, that's the wrong way. When I find my way out. Bad Tog. And I guess this counts as training. But I'm not getting levels fast anymore. Or thick. There we go. That might make all the difference, who knows. I think we can safely just use her cures. I prefer not to. Gonna save there. Yep, I just went backwards. I could fight this guy more efficiently. I'm just choosing not to. I don't want to expend any mental energy fighting him. Because I have no idea how long this final fight's going to be. But I feel like it's going to be long. Oh, I did this every single time. I remember where the portal is now. Portal's there. Okay. We are kind of low on high potions. Are we going to use 35 high potions? Maybe. But we... It's fine. We can use an elixir if it needs to be. Oh, you know what? Don't run packed on. Just pause the music. Turn the actual music on. I'm going to walk this at normal speed. No, I'm just going to attack these. And this is why I don't like having the in-game music, because I'm fast-forwarding. Balls are quite strong, though. I guess I could use, like, weak magic against it. It's got to be better than just attacking. I think I just got a level, which is nice. Not fast forwarding. Don't fast forward in this room, John. Fast forward the fights. But not the room. Oh, of course, he's doing less damage because he's in the back row. Can I change formation mid-battle? Alright, we're going to save here. Walk forwards. This is how I started an hour and a half ago. But an hour and a half ago I was on level 55, now I'm on level 60. How much difference is that going to make? Who knows? So I did some testing as well. We are the cloud of darkness. None shall stand before the flood of darkness. With it, we will bring the void to this world and your world of light as well. We won't let you, not if we have anything to say about it. Ha ha ha! This is the world of darkness. You cannot defeat me for only the power of light. That is why we are here. Their hopes of light and darkness now unite. The hopes, whatever. We shall not let the void reign free. Guys, you could have just stood next to me in battle. 8 versus... well, 3 sort of, because of her snakes. It would have worked a lot better. You're trying my patience. You have destroyed the dark crystals, but that is of no consequence. We will devour your power of light and use it to return this void to the world. I said that backwards, but whatever, you know what I mean. There we go. What's our plan? Right, what I was thinking of doing, there are 3 heads. I didn't know this the first time. There's Cloud of Darkness. There's some tentacles. I think what I should do is focus down one of the tentacles just to make it a little bit easier on me. I think. And that's what I'm going to go with. Mainly because I have 2 physical people who are going to be able to punch the snake and only 1 magic person, and so I think he should actually focus still on the main boss. The Cloud of Darkness. I'm going to just attack. He does have a boost, but if he does more than 5,000, then there's no point boosting, because it's not... She is going to Kuraga the group. And he's going to now throw. He's going to throw... We've got like 35 shurikens. I don't think that's going to be enough, to be honest. But with 19 shurikens... Oh, I thought I had more. They're so expensive. Add the tentacle. Wish I could do more than 999 damage. 9,000? Yeah, so he's not boosting. What's the point? Now, we can't use magic on that thing because it's immune to magic. Bad Breath is an absolute grand first move because we don't care. And Inglis didn't die. Lovely. So she probably should just cure Azure every time. So that might be my downfall, that I didn't use Cure Azure straight away. So we're just going to continue on this path. Apart from we're going to now use Cure Azure. I wonder if I can... if I've got like a haste potion. We're going to check. I've got some spells. Probably not. Absorbs life. That doesn't look like it. Alright, fair enough. Cloud of Darkness. I guess we're gonna use Cure Azure this time. Try and make it last as long as possible. Now, if we kill her, she's dead, I believe. But just having one head not do stuff to us, it's got to make it a lot easier, surely. Oh shit! That died quick. I won't lie, I thought that was going to last ages. That's a really good sign. I'm going to use magic on the other snake. Screw it. Tentacle. And we're just going to attack Cloud of Darkness now. Kiraja, because I like going back and forth. Throw, Shuriken, Cloud of Darkness. I'm feeling good about this. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you put Protect on. I'm doing a lot of damage, miss. Mom. That's still more than 5,000. Well, she still gets 3 turns. What do the snakes do then? They just make her stronger. Feeling... When we're on full health, I think we should only use Kiraga. Also, don't worry, I'm not saving. I'm just changing the alternative speed down to only 300, I think. 300, I think, is a good manageable number. Cool. So we can actually still see what goes on. Every time she bad breaths. It's great. Particle Beam is kind of scary. Okay, cool. That depends on how many of the side bosses you killed, and I don't know why you'd go in here without killing the side bosses. Like, they're not... If they were more harder than... Like, I don't know. They'd have to be pretty difficult to justify it. Right, so magic. He needs to... He's the most inefficient person. I'm sort of happy for him to spend an entire turn elixiring himself. Now you're going to Kiraja, everyone. I mean, it's remarkable Ingus hasn't died, to be honest. He loves himself some dying. Indeed. Right. The other snake's going to take a while, I think. Just the one guy hitting him. With his chocolate on his head. Particle Beam. So... oh, that's quite bad. I don't like this predicament, but I should be fine. We now have flares for the tentacle. Flare for the flare god. We're going to continue attacking, but... I mean, a part of me thinks, when I get the chance, I should put haste on her. But we're going to Kiraja first. I could throw an elixir on him. There's no X potions in this game. Oh, what was I going to say? Yeah. So she is... 9999. Okay, now he should probably be boosting. Okay. Okay, he died. Did she have like a thing on? Oh shit. No, she's really strong. Huh. What did that? Huh. Arise. Why would you... Okay. Yeah, don't give up on this just because you suffered one setback, John. Kiraja on everyone. Item. Phoenix down. She's now doing particle beam like every turn. Phoenix down. Courage on everyone. And I tell you what, an Alexa on her as well. Nah, I'm just going to do an attack. She might just slap him back down to death. That's great timing. Flare. Flare for you. Boost. Our last Curager. Okay, Elixir on her. Boost. A last Curager. Throw Shuriken. Those Shurikens are doing a lot of damage. Okay, waste it. Waste ton on haste. Not massively keen on the particle beam. There's a lot of damage on all our characters. And then she can do a slap afterwards. How can she slap? That's a meme, I think. But I feel like we're in a pretty strong place. Just to attack our tentacle again. And now do an attack. And now... yeah, no, we continue Kuraging. Shuriken. I think she has an absurd amount of health. I take it back. That was an easy kill. I've obtained all this gil for reasons. Why'd you give me gil on the final boss game? I'll take the experience though. It's got nice. Well, I'm better at my job at saving the world now. Haha! Easy game. Who said this was difficult? In the beginning, there was the void. Then there was light and darkness, and then everything was born. The sky, the land, water, fire, and life. Time flows to bring them all back from whence they came. Thank you very much, Minicoop. But life gave birth to something unique. A shining force that divided the light and darkness and illuminated the world. A force called hope. A time will come again when the balance between light and darkness is broken, and the Four will be chosen to restore it. Do not forget that what gives the Four their power is hope. Hope inside each and every living being in the world. Dreams, despair, love, time will consume all. But you must not accept it. You must fight it. You must find the power within to prevail. You must find the one last speck of light, the one feeble glitter that will illuminate all, the light of hope. Everyone! Lunef, Ark, Raphael, Ingus? I knew you could do it. Oh, shucks. By the heavens, you've done it. Ho ho ho! I had no doubt you would succeed. Man, you guys are something. Dash, aren't you dead? Let's go. It's time to go home. I think this might be the first Final Fantasy that actually has the team go. But like, this is a remake in 3D, so it's probably got a couple of extra scenes. Oh yeah, they've got to awkwardly jump over the mountain ship. Thanks, Gramps. Glad to be of service. Now let's see if the people of Amur missed me. Hey boys! Welcome back! I can't be a one-man quartet. I could pay for that service, but I'm not gonna. Glad to be back! Thanks again, you saved the world, you know. Ho 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 ho! You know who to call when the world needs saving again! Come to Amur anytime, we'll do the training together. If you can keep up, ho 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 ho! Farewell. This is an indulgence at this stage, but it's Saronia. That's Saronia's claim. Oh no, I see what you can see. Yes, we've come back. So I'm already thinking. So I've got to figure out which version of Final Fantasy IV to play. And I've decided to go for the 3D one as well. For the Steam version. Thank you for your help, King Alice. No, it is I who must thank you. It is the power of light within you that saved the world. So this game here. So Final Fantasy 1 and 2 I had on my phone. And this game I actually had on my DS. I just didn't get like anywhere near this far. I'm gonna have to buy the fourth game, which is a good thing, obviously. But I want to wait until it's on sale. But like, we're not going to be diving straight into Final Fantasy 4 next. Actually, oh yeah, we're gonna get a credit screen. I'll explain that all then. It's I who must thank you. It's the power of the light within you that saved the world. Thank you, warriors of the light. I will strive to be as strong as you in serving my people. Thank you, and farewell. See, when I fought her, now it feels like I could have fought her a little bit earlier. Like, maybe from, like, an hour ago, if I just played a little smarter, I could have done it. I did only have 6 shurikens, but, like, didn't take 19. It didn't take 19, did it? Why are we in that ship now? Because we're going underwater? That must have been so frustrating not to have a diagonal for. We're almost at Canaan. Oh, are we now? Miss Sid must be worried about me. Never did decide on his accent. I'm getting off here too. Oh yeah, you got a mountain to go back to. Why are you going to Canaan, Desh? Well, I have some unfinished business, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. There's a girl waiting for him, isn't there? Getting married and shit. I have to see Selena. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm gonna play the Chibi 3D one on Steam. Like, I know there's reasons to play both. I mean, obviously I could just play the original, but I'm not gonna. So there's either the updated PSP version, I think, or the updated DS version. And I can play that on a DS or a PC. And I'm going to play the updated Steam DS chibi version. Because it's got like voice acting in. I just want the voice acting. It's going to mean that I get to... well, not only do I get to talk less, which is nice, I can have some voices to copy, which is a lot easier than trying to come up with 10 old man voices. I have to see Selena. But I know there are subtle differences, like the difficulties and stuff like that. I'm probably going to be playing on hard, because I still think hard Final Fantasy IV is probably easier than Final Fantasy III, because that's how that works. But there is, like, I think it's called Final Fantasy IV The After Years, and I'm going to play the PSP version of that when that comes up. But Final Fantasy IV is technically not my next game. The next game is technically Final Fantasy Adventure, which isn't strictly speaking a Final Fantasy game. It's actually the first, I don't know how to pronounce the name, Secret of Mana, though. One of those series. Specifically, they remade it as Sword of Mana, which is the version I'm going to play. There's also Adventures of Mana, which is more like the original, but it's only on Vita and iOS. No, Vita and Android even. And I'm not getting an Android emulator. They're all just dodgy as fuck. And the Vita emulators just don't work yet. And yeah, they haven't put it on a place I can play it. I would have liked to play that one, because apparently it's more accurate to what the original Final Fantasy Adventure was like. I could also just play the original Final Fantasy Adventure. I don't want to. I want to play something that looks nicer. And Sword of Mana, I mean, it can't be that different, right, from the original. And it lets me play a Game Boy Advance game. That would kind of be interesting. This is a very cute game. I love them in their scholar outfits, where they all get little glasses. Which I might show. Oh, no, I will show. I'll show them. They have the pictures. I'll show them. Finally come to your senses. There's like a gallery you can look at the end. And I'll show you get to see all their, the drawn versions of all their suits. But like, yeah, all the scholars are my favourites. I'm wearing glasses. I don't know why. I was like, this is what the glasses look like. Oh, stop it, you're embarrassing me. A whistle goes. I don't know what kind of whistle. A dog whistle, I guess? Or like a whoop woo. I can't do it. Oh, I've missed you so. Oh, it's Sid's wife. We cured her. She was ill. Oh my, Sid, stop it. People are watching. Selena. Hang on, do you come from the same village? Desh, you're back. Promise me you won't ever leave again. I promise. Now anytime I see anyone say I promise, it reminds me of Team America. Especially because they're like models. World Police. We can't be outdone by these young'uns, can we? Yeah, you can. It's fine. Sid, stop, I say. Oh, Sid, must you be so inappropriate? Ahem. Oh, getting some light comedy at the end of the game. I feel like the game's probably earned it, but still. Oh, sorry, I got carried away there. Ahem. I guess I did too. Don't forget to come get me if you're going adventuring again. Yeah, so at some point I've got to play the sequel to Final Fantasy 2 and the sequel to Final Fantasy 4, I think. Also 12, 13, 13 again, 7, 7 again. Oh god. All the Final Fantasies though. Although, I still don't know if Exvius, I can't play Final Fantasy Exvius, and I can't play Mobius. Looks like you're not getting out of this one, Dash. And I have no idea what I'm going to do about the online game, especially 11. Like, 14 is not that unrealistic to me playing. Because it's, you know, they're still releasing things for it. But 11? We'll see. We'll see when I get there. There's a lot before then, though. It's going to still take a while. And I am occasionally now playing other old school RPGs, just to kind of fill in blank areas. Come visit us anytime here. You have to sample Mrs. Sid's dinner special. Like, that's why I'm playing the East series, because it's a nice kind of comparison series. And I'll be looking at Trails of the Sky, or whatever it's called, but that didn't come out until 2004, and we're still like 1991 or something at this point. I think we're in 1990 in this game, because I'm going by the original release dates. Thank you, but I have to go see my father first. Oh yeah, you're blacksmith, and I have to train to be a good smith. It's the least I could do to thank him for raising me. Lady, you can cure people. You should be doing that. I mean, we can all cure people, to be honest, just at different varying levels. Good. I'll make sure Taka will be happy to hear that. Give him my regards here. This is probably the most successive ending. I knew this ending would take ages as well. Sid, Desh will see you soon. Milady, let us return to Castle Sasune. No, I don't want to go back so soon. Milady, why? Men are so obtuse. Must I say it plainly? I want to stay with you for a bit longer. There. Girl, you have not spent, like, one conversation with this dude. There was no... You did not set up a... I knew there was going to be, but you did not set up a romance. How dare you put a romance on right at the last second. Oh, shit. We're going to be staying here for a while, because my... No, we're not. I'll be right back. My buttons have... ran out. I'm also going to make myself a... Don't make yourself a cup of tea. It's the end of the game. Yeah, but we've got the credit scene. There's time, I promise. I knew I'd lose somebody, but I wanted that cup of tea. Yes, okay, we saw that. I'm a ninja now. Don't look so surprised. Come, let us visit Kazas and first. As you wish, milady. I will stay by your side until the end of time. He was just a guard. It's fine. I'll let it pass. I'll let it slide even. That's the word I meant to say there. And we all get to go home. Who's still in the ship? Oh no, we all go home. It's her, we're home. Come on, don't just stand there. Oh, it's Elder to Papa. Welcome home. Lunef, you've come back. Mum, to Papa, we've did it. I knew you had it in you. I knew you could save the world from a monster, a giant space monster. You had it in you. I'm proud of you. I fought too. Ark, you did most. You weren't fucking Punch Man. Your character makes no sense at this point. Kevin, you did great. You look like a Jedi. Welcome back. Thank you for saving the world. I don't think anyone's ever been thanked in Final Fantasy for saving the world before. It's a nice touch. The heroes are back. The warriors of the light are real. We didn't really witness any of the events. We're just going to take, take it for granted. Here, let me kiss you. Oh, no, you don't. Our comedy shenanigans are going on. The world was saved from darkness. The light within you saved us all. Thank you, warriors of the light. Oh. This would be a really funny time to have a secret bad ending. The light. He did imply that too much light's also a bad thing, though, so... The crystals. They're back. It's beautiful. The darkness is gone, and the new dawn has come to the world. I can see pixels. Pixel clouds. Farewell. Thank you for visiting. You got to see... So, it's really nice having somebody actually present for, like, the last shot on the boss. I've been kind of lucky with that, I think. So thank you for that anyway. This bit's all kind of superfluous. So farewell, Minikube. Thank you for visiting. I think this might be the credit screen. Do I press a button at this point? Oh, there we go. What do you mean cast? Oh, that's cool. He should be dead on that picture. There was a second princess? Well, the parrot gets top billing. We get to see all their costumes though. Hey, there's that weapon what was that weapon? Oh, that's the one you get off Odin. The Onion Knight. Blood Sword. This is a cool way of doing a credit screen. Red Mage, i.e. basically the most useful thing for most of the game. I am looking forward to Final Fantasy IV. Because Final Fantasy IV is one I don't think I ever used that class. Yeah, he's a scholar. Final Fantasy IV is one I properly did play the original. That's the reason I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy IV in chibi style. Because I played an emulated version. But I properly played through 4 and got stuck on a particular boss. I said it, I think, in 2 and I was wrong. Or even this one. I now know it's 4 that I had a boss I was massively... Yeah, I should have probably used that class instead. So the game thought I'd be using these. They're not bad guesses, to be honest. Who the hell's that? Oh, it's the summoner. There's the ninja there. Yes, those are all the classes. Yes, indeed. Are you going to be showing me all the models? So yes, we have Ys. We're still playing Ys 2. Bloody Gutso, you prick. Hein, the best. The Hein looks so cool in Final Fantasy 14 as well. It's a great design, Hein. I think also that guy's terrifying. Yay! So yeah, we have Ys, the final story. Oh, what's it called? Did I write it down anyway? Let's just say Ys 2, the sequel to the Omen. The final chapter, I think it's called. There's a lot of Ys's after that, but it's the end of that series. I get it. So we have Ys 2 that we're still playing, which I might do next. I might take 5 minutes and start another feed. See, we ended this in good time. Yeah, I will save my cleared data. Thank you very much. On an official save. Down the bottom there. Will it look different? Because like make it look different so I don't accidentally save over it. Okay, so now if we go into the gallery. 14 Mini Cooper is no longer here, but we can look at the illustrations. Oh, I didn't unlock that one. There's the Golden Knight. Kunoichi. Jin. These are well cool. There's Gutso. Dark General. So he, if we cover up our game quickly. I think he's represented as a boss, Dark General, and he gets a name. There's Titan. Yeah, I think Titan gets renamed to a different... Because he's also Titan, the summon as well, I think. There's Land Turtle. So, like, you can't have Titan be Titan in the tower, so I think he's Archeron or someone else. There's the Kraken. The picture of the Kraken's awesome. Cerberus. Doga Clone. I think... Hang on, let's full screen that one. I think that's going to be, like, the most interesting... What the hell even is that? That's a great looking picture. And Hein. Oh, I might have to have Hein as my avatar for a while. He's a bone man. What a great picture. Oh. And yes, because Hein's a good example of us being able to see. You can see Hein. He's twice in this picture. Or Hein. It's Doma there. So those are probably both Doma, but Doma and Hein both look identical because they've reused the things. There's Zande. So I'm not super keen on them like having dark skin as the shorthand for evil. Japan likes to do that a lot. There we go. How do I? Okay, it's like that. But other than that, I think he looks better in game green, to be honest, which I think was a sensible decision. What is this? No, go back to the rat. It's a giant rat, okay. Two-headed dragon. Salamander. Oh yeah, I remember him. Une's clone. Ooh, Garuda, is fabulous. He's fabulous in that picture as well. Medusa, not to be confused with any other snake-haired ladies. Scylla. So, I'm gonna have to take a picture of this actually. Won't be a second. To somebody who I was showing pictures of Scylla to. She wasn't here for the feed, but I think she'll appreciate another picture of Scylla. Cool. I'm gonna do that now. Discord. There we go. It says Scholar John. Solo concept art. And there's Araman. I'm going to take a picture of that, though. I'm going to post it to a different thing. I know, like, obviously I should screenshot it, but this is faster. And phones are pretty good nowadays. But yes, I should just totally screenshot it. And I'm going to send this to a different Discord server. Discord. How do I get it to the correct one? I don't want a direct message. I actually want to send it to a thing. Okay. Is this unprofessional? I don't think anyone's watching me right now, so you can just skip ahead if you don't want to see a picture of Araman. Look at a picture of Araman. It's a great picture. Put it in Final Fantasy chat. Cool. I'm not going to do that anymore, don't I? It's Guardian. I don't remember Guardian. Hakonchier. This is a bit of a rubbish version of Hakonchier, to be honest. He is represented, I'm pretty sure. Over there. Is he bottom right? I think. Apart from all the modern versions of Hakonchier have lots of arms, because Hakonchier does have lots of arms. And that's like the most interesting part. Princess Sarah. So I didn't want to say it because like anytime I say stuff like this, I just sound stupid and immature. But like obviously they have the really low poly models, and it's like it was apparently somebody's job to make sure you absolutely knew that the princesses were stacked. And I just like, is that gonna make me sound embarrassing? Kind of like, but like somebody was like, no, we only have like 8 polygons, but no, we must. But there's Doga. Oh, that's a great picture again. Doga gets really cool stuff. I checked, and Doga and I don't know how you pronounce their name, are both like generic looking people in Final Fantasy 14. And they're clones as well, obviously. There's Alice. It looks pretty cool as well, to be honest. I mean, it's almost as if Yoshaka Amano's a really good artist. There's Unai. What? That's not what you look like. Oh, it's a variation, I guess. Did she get like 2 forms then? Because she didn't look like that in game. She looked like that in game. That's a great picture. There's Arya. I think that's the other. Oh, I remember the other princess now. Was it a princess or just a Cid? I imagine this is actually one of the more favoured Cids. It's Desh. I get that it's like a cloak and a coat, but it's like purple. Look at that fucking Chocobo! Like, they already knew what Chocobos looked like from Final Fantasy 2 as well, so like, you went really wild with that concept and then walked back on it, sadly. Look, it's huge! I want that Chocobo. Let's Titan again. But this, I think this is the summon. We are going for all of these, by the way. Odin. Is this the first time Odin's turned up? Ramu. Looking fantastic. Basically doesn't change from this design. There's Shiva. I think we saw this before. Ifrit. Like, what a weird way to draw Ifrit, because it's like you have to infer a lot from that picture. There's Lord Zande. I don't know how you pronounce that. I get that it contrasts really well with the yellow trousers. I love his trousers. I think they're fantastic. Racing warrior. And like, so if we change the graphics, the background, to the hero's background, like, and we look at the Onion Knight again, it's really weird that now they have like 3 separate versions of the main characters to Final Fantasy 3. They just could never decide what they actually canonically look like. And and they were in for a penny, in for a pound, for this guy, who just isn't in the game. I'm pretty sure he's the main character. With this horse? Like with Firion, is Firion 5? Like, they're going to be like, no, Firion is exactly as he was drawn in all versions. Castle of Illusion, which I totally don't remember being a thing. What? What Castle of Illusion? I guess, look at this version of the logo. Oh, I wish I had this up throughout the game now. It's great. I have to standardise away from it. And so, yeah, so those are from 1990, now we're in 2006 stuff. So it makes sense that this is now what the main party looks like. I'm sort of less interested in these pictures. They're good pictures. But like, it's the ones from the 90s that kind of make more sense. And of course, we know that I use this picture. Or a variation of it. This is what I was saying about Minicoop. We get to see all the adorable chibi forms. My favourites, my absolute favourites are the scholars. I do like they have little subtle variances as well. They wasn't lazy, especially with these ones. Yeah, these guys are fantastic as well. Although some of them are less detailed than others. He gets his chocolate. Why is it always... What? That's like a motif of his then, having the lid. Is it supposed to be chocolate? Yay, the scholars. You get a pair of glasses, you're a scholar. Look great. And they look nice and snug in these geomancer suits. Although possibly snugger as a Viking, apart from those helmets. He's got to keep his fringe as well. I like this concept of the Dragoon more than the evil ones. Keep these Dragoons. These Dark Knights. Like, it's their hair colour coming out of the back. There's the evokers, I think. Bards? Get out, you bard. Jedi, when you get to be a Jedi. Yeah, okay, so if you look at the black mage stuff with his chocolate bar, and the cross, the square, and the diamond, if we go back, it's the same symbols. Why do they have symbols? Why didn't they use it? Hang on, is it the same here? Yeah, it's those symbols again. So, hash, cross, plus, and teardrop? So I'm legitimately going to go all the way back to the beginning to see if those symbols reoccur. And how often they do. Because I didn't see them before. So I guess his even coat evokes it. So there you go, there's the hash, the X, the plus, and the tier. They're all a reference to their original clothing. That's really cool. I didn't notice that detail before. That's amazing. That's fantastic. They just have one little signifier. Are they on all the versions? Not all the versions. But like on 2 of them there have it on their belt loop. There's nothing here I can't see. So again, that's why he gets the multiple straps. Because it's his symbol. And again, you see his straps. And he gets his little teardrop, his necklace. And you can see like they're hidden underneath, but they're there. The X there. He gets his necklace, but like a necklace is easier to do in these situations. It's hidden. And there they go, and they're on their shoulder pads. They get them twice, so that's why it's a triangle, because it's that teardrop. It's just weird that it looks like a chocolate bar. It's just his original clothing. And Bloody Scholars, he gets his necklace, but like, you know, they don't need symbology. They're too smart for that. Nothing there. And again, on their little kind of belly protectors. Don't even see his necklace this time. And for you guys. And for you. And for you. None for you. Oh. There we go. We can see him in the actual suits and on the hats. I love it. I've solved the mystery of the chocolate bar now, which I'm really happy with. I didn't use... Do you know what I love about that? I love that Ark actually gets to have the ears up. It was nice. But like, why did they make the healer look like a cat? They've all got the cat hood. It's just only 2 of them have the hood up. The summoner. And you can see his undershirts like that as well. He doesn't... See, they're hiding the teardrop. I can't see it. Ninjas! Didn't she wear a hat? Well, and then we get to see what they actually look like. But the symbol makes less sense when you realise it's like 3 giant belt buckles. There's his X. She has the plus symbol. And he has his necklace. There we go. We should keep the prologue free. Prologue 4. Oh, there's the crystal tower. The circus. Okay, this stuff's from 2006 is nice as well. I should save all these as a screenshot, as background as well. I'll do that later, but I'm gonna. There we go. We are missing that one. In fact, we're missing loads of them. Blimey. I'm not going to watch it. Alright, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching this. I think we're only on, like, hypothetical people now. But, like, thank you for watching. I've been John Fox, and I've been having a Final Fantasy 3 adventure. I've just finished Final Fantasy 3. I'll see you guys next time. Maybe in Final Fantasy 4. Maybe in Final Fantasy Adventure. Also kind of reinterpreted as Sword of Mana. These will be the next 2 games. See you there? Farewell.